G'day everyone, my name is Dominic. Today we're doing a long-term test review on the Petzl Actik CORE 450. It's one that I've had for about 3 years now, and I've recently just used it on the Australian Alps walking track for 23 days. To start off, the Petzl Actik CORE 450 is a rechargeable headlamp, which means that being a CORE model comes with the CORE rechargeable battery, but it's also compatible with 3 AAA batteries. And I think in the last 3 years I've had it, the number of different trips I've taken on it, I would have only recharged it a dozen or so times, because on that lower setting of 5 lumens, you'll be looking at about 130 hours of battery life, which almost lasts me my whole Australian Alps walking track. And on that lower setting here, I do believe it's about 5 lumens or so. It's what I use 95% of the time, just to save that battery life, but it was more than enough. Whether you're cooking, you're just walking around camp, and hanging out with friends around the fire, there's not much more that you need. If you go to the middle setting, you get, it reduces the hours significantly, so it drops back to 8. And then the high setting at 450 lumens is about 2 hours or so. But that lower setting is more than enough for most of the situations you'll find yourself in. So first things first, we'll take a look at the headband. I use it when running, hiking, camping, fishing. I've used it for the lot. So it's quite comfortable, it's just a single strap. It is adjustable. Very easy to adjust, so it's just a single buckle there, opens up, pulls tight, and that adjusts. And it holds on my head quite well. There's never any slippage or anything like that. The head strap that I've had on this one, it's going on 3 years, and there's minimal wear and tear on there. A funny story, my friend actually dropped it on the fire the second day that I bought it. There's a little burn mark there, but it hasn't even frayed. So I've been pretty lucky with that one there. But yeah, just super comfortable, and I've been very happy with it. So like, any good mid-range headlamp, it's going to come with a water resistance rating of IPX4, which means, anytime we've been hiking in the rain, whether it's, absolutely coming down really hard, or if it's just a light sprinkle, I never had to worry about any water getting in there and damaging the internals. It's going to be more than enough to get by on any light rain or any rain you'll be hiking through. So just taking a look inside the head unit here, it just opens up like that. This is the battery. It comes out quite easily with the pull tab. That's what the CORE battery looks like. It is rechargeable via micro USB, and when you plug it in, that's going to turn red, that little indicator there. And after about 3 hours from fully flat, that'll go green, indicating that it's fully juiced up and ready to go. Just pop that one back in there like that. Snaps in, snaps shut. Feature that I do like on the Petzl Actik CORE 450 is the adjustability you've got here. So you can tilt that down when you're working with your hands, and then when you're doing any walking, fishing, tilt that one up, and you can have it looking directly where you want to go. So the Actik 450 here is going to come with 3 different levels of brightness on the white light, and then it also has a red light function as well, which I found invaluable on those nights with lots of bugs. You're trying to cook, you're trying to drink, switch it to that red light and it should keep most of the bugs away, as well as when you're camping with your friends and whatnot. Switch to that red light, keep the night visibility, and you won't be blinding any of your friends. Closing thoughts, super reliable headlamp, and I think fantastic value for money at that mid-range level. You've got all the modes you need. It's been particularly on my recent trek, super reliable. Taken a lot of big hits, knocks, bumps, all the rest, stashed at the bottom of my pack. It's been wet, and it hasn't skipped a beat, and I've always known that I can rely on it whenever I pull it out of my pack. It's been awesome.